Hey, it's Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 13 of Close Combat 4. Take a moment and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Here we have the fast food company. We have McDonald's leading the way in first platoon. They're taking Big Mac, McNuggets, McRib, and McFlurry along for the ride. We know the ice cream machine's always broken. Don't expect a lot out of 1-5. Next, we got Burger King leading second platoon. They have Whopper, chicken fries, and cheesy tots. Lastly, we've got Wendy's in third platoon. They're packed light with only Baconator and Frosty, but I expect big things from Frosty 3-3, so let's see what happens. This time we're going to be packed in a little bit tighter. I'm taking some suggestions, and we're keeping everybody in the peninsula area. We're going to try and push fast into the buildings that are just north of us and hopefully be able to capture the flags quickly. All right, no obvious sign of them, so let's get moving, I guess, and smoke this area. We're going to play it smart. There is one red dot behind us. Smoke out. All right, you guys go for the tower. Take this corner. McDonald's, move up to 2-story. All right. Get everybody going. All right. That went from one dot to a whole bunch of them. So we're going to move Frosty over here, and we're going to get them lined up and gunning everybody down.
In position.
Come on, Frosty.
Area secured.
All right. Frosty's crawling.
In position. Move complete. Redeploy. In position. Spotted.
Okay, we got guys that have moved up, and they are successfully in their position. But we're focused on Frosty right now. Okay, let's get these guys moving. They're still taking fire from the southeast. We'll even cross the street there. Whopper. All right, let's get Big Mac and Burger King moving up here. Try and put some rounds on them. They're just opening up on our boys. Okay, there we go. Frosty doing Frosty things. There are so many of them, and they've got that choke point of the bridge. This is going to be money. We got a Panzer Shrek crawling up there. All right, I like this big 3-story tower on the top of the hill. Okay. Cross the street. Let's keep putting pressure on them. We're going to move to the Esch Sur flag. We got an infantry squad crawling to the east. No line of sight. We got to crawl up there a little bit. Come on, Whopper. Come on, Whopper. There we go. Frags out, guys. Frags out. Big Mac, open up. Frosty got a team wipe down on the south. We didn't see it, but it happened. And Baconator, let's get you up here at the end so you can shoot up the street. Okay, Chicken Fries is helping cover. Let's put some rounds on that machine gun. Frosty, do the same thing. Okay, that's like a sniper over there. I would open up on him, but he'll probably have a better accuracy than we'll have. And if he knows we're here, we'll probably start taking some shots. McNuggets is taking rounds from the sniper, but I want them to hold the tower flag right now, so they're just going to have to deal with it. Try and wipe those guys. All right, keep moving up. We got Whopper moving to the next building. McDonald's, move up. We're going to keep that command element towards the front. All right, Baconator's moving. Whopper, get shots on that guy. Panzer Shrek, right in the middle of the street. It's Burger King. Burger King, do your thing. Can you guys shoot? Can you, somebody, Big Mac? I thought we had Whopper up there. It's Big Mac. I don't know where Whopper is.
Hit the door!
All right. Oh, you know what? There's still one guy there. I thought we'd actually cleared it, but there is still one dude. This is going way better so far. Crawl forward. There we go. Get to the wall, guys. Come on. Oh! Oh, that's our flame. Okay. Burger King doing Burger King things. Charbroiled, guys. Charbroiled. Alright, move up to the north end of that building. Everybody keep pulling up. There's Whopper. We do have Whopper. Just, they're having a bad time.
Nailed him.
Alright. Do we move them? I want the flag in case we take a ceasefire. We want to have some points. We got one guy down there just crawled across the bridge. We're going to try and drop him with the machine gun. Frosty can maybe pull that off. And we're going to put some suppressing fire down on this building. Alright, uh-oh. What's going on? People dying. Alright, crossover. Get the Esch Sur flag. Alright. Chicken fries, come down here and capture this flag. Oh. That's my bad. I think we just had friendly fire. I think I forgot to turn off his area fire, so we may have had a little blue on blue. Let's not talk about it. Just had a lot going on there for a minute. Okay. Let's bring Bazooka to the front. So we've got McFlurry advancing. You guys stay in the buildings and stay on the west side of the street. We don't know what's going on at that two-story, like at the end of the street where the left turn is. Okay. Keep going, guys. Go capture the Luxembourg City flag, and then they can backtrack. They're not taking any fire right now, so... Oh, Stug. I'm inclined to trust that they're safe down there. Let's deal with the tank up here. We've got McFlurry rolling up. Might take McFlurry a minute to get here, but Burger King does have a flamethrower. If we can get Burger King... Uh-oh. I think Burger King just went up in flames. Oh, no. Hi, McDonald's. Nope, Burger King's okay. Just looked like they were down to one man, but there's three of them there. They should be okay. Now, Burger King's a command element, though. Was it Burger King that actually had the flamethrower? I was convinced it was, but it's a command unit, so maybe it wasn't them that I thought had the flamethrower. It was just too much chaos. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so once they flamed that tank, that was all it took. We have a total American victory. The battle ended because the German force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Americans gained control of the map and the German battle group was forced to disband. The Americans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Germans. Yeah, we do. All right. We lost 3 KIA, 4 wounded, killed 29, wounded 16, and destroyed a tank. That's a total victory. We also captured the map in that process. That's wonderful. So, 15 days remaining. Our defense of the Ardennes is progressing better than our historical counterparts, which, of course, it is. And then we have 149 KIA to their 257. So, we're really dishing it out on that one. That was a wonderful fight. So, 2-1. Bronze Star, 3 Purple Hearts, incapacitations, and deaths. And it looks like 7 kills. So, Captain Hackett with the Bronze Star there. Wonderful work, leading the charge with Burger King. So, we like that. Whopper had nothing. Chicken Fries, nothing. Cheesy Tots, nothing. McDonald's has 3 kills and 1 incapacitation. And then Big Mac with 10 kills, 1 tank. They had a flamethrower in the CIB, so it was Big Mac, not Burger King. I think I was just seeing the B and getting it confused. McNuggets has a single kill. McRib has 2 KIA, no kills. McFlurry, 1 tank kill. CIB, Wendy's nothing. And Baconator with 9.5 kills, 1 incapacitation. And then, wow, Frosty. We're sitting there with 11 kills in the CIB. I knew we could expect good things from Frosty. So let's get started by moving everybody up. It looks like we've got some new units here to start the 18th. So I want to kind of spread these guys out a little bit and have a front that they have to cross no matter what. They can't just get by us. So I like that for the infantry. These guys, let's go northeast. Let's move them into their territory. And I guess let's take the tank up here. These guys into the territory here. Move this tank down to try and cut them off. Move this tank to the south to support our infantry down there in case they get overrun. And let's do air on this armor group. Maybe air here. We do struggle at the bridge here in Dassberg. Artillery. And let's give these guys artillery back here because they're going to need to stop that hemorrhage that we've got in the middle of the map. I think let me just give this a once over, make sure I've got everything the way I want it, and we will go ahead and execute. Okay, let's execute. All right, we got this one infantry squad that was, I guess they were, it says they were redirected, but we told them to go forward, so they really just, they went backwards, and the Germans filled in. That's what happened. So that kind of sucks, but we do have another team behind them ready to take that spot, so they can't come forward. And everything else, though, looked like it went off without a hitch. We are going to be starting in Simmerath with 14th Cavalry Group fighting Kampf Group Piper from the 1st SS. So in this company, 1-1 used to be Burger King, but now we have the fast food company. So this is now Whiskey Company. We have Dewars 2-1, Macallan 1-1, and Jack Daniels number 7 3-1. We do still have Reluctant at 3-4 and Doc Glue at 3-5, but we have no other named units, so if you would like to join Whiskey Company, throw a comment down below and tell me where you want to be, other than at the bar. We're going to be starting with our AT cars and Macallan 1-1 in the northwest corner, hidden in the trees, just out of sight. And then to the south, in the buildings, we've got Dewars 2-1 with some recon and bazooka units. We've got one HMG car and a recon just on the other side of the street from them. We have our light tanks and AT guns down in the southeast area. I like this spot just because they have good line of sight into the town and they can get crossfire on the enemy. So we do have bazookas to the west if they come that way, and we've got tanks and vehicles, or tanks and AT guns, I guess, to the south, vehicles to the northwest, and hopefully that keeps them all in check. All right, whole horde of vehicles in the middle. All right, not the half track, that tank. There we go. Sent, medium tank immobilized. Holy crap. All right, flame half track. If the Stug is immobilized, we don't have to worry about it. All right, platoon leader half track up there that's engaging us actively. Destroyed. Awesome. There's too much fire. I'm sure we're going to lose that AT gun, but let's get what we can. Flame half track. All right. Get engaged. We can't get engaged. All right, we're trying to just get anybody that we can target right now before we go moving anywhere. All right. Doc Glue does have line of sight. Uh-oh. Yep, there goes our AT gun. That's okay. Doc Glue does have line of sight on that half track or something. There it goes. Okay. I think he just wasn't getting good hits. No line of sight on the medium tank behind it. We'll have to maneuver for that. We don't have to worry about the Stug right now because he's stuck facing the west-southwest. So I want the HMG car to engage their infantry, but I don't honestly think I can pull him out and keep him hidden where he could engage but not be targeted by the tank. So we're going to sit tight on him for just a moment. If he's really going to come down here, no way. No way. There we go. Engaged. He already auto-engaged and hit him. Medium tank is damaged. Destroyed. 2 shots right in the front. That's beautiful. Okay. There's so many tank scraps that we can't get around and shoot most of this stuff. Now, we're taking fire, but it's like 1 squad, maybe 2, in the barn at the flag. Ooh. Ooh. Nope. Who's actually hitting that? I don't know who's hitting our AT gun. All right, perfect. Get him around that way. We're going to be able to shoot those tanks in the rear. All right. Move up. We'll move the McCallum 1-1 command half track up as well. Just make sure that they stay in the circle as long as possible. It'd be nice to get more machine guns downrange on these infantry crawling around in the streets. Why are you struggling? What are you doing? Okay, get down there. Why is that AT car not going through the same route that the other one went through right before it? Come on, that's the perfect shot. Pull up there as well. Good, good. We actually got the destroy. Come on. Even though he's not really a threat, if we can kill him while he's sitting there, just maybe demoralize him. Come on. Come on, you guys can do it. Get a better line of sight over here. We'll get reluctant to move west. And maybe he'll get around that tree. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got that. Stug destroyed. I can't do anything about that 1 half track, though, in between them. He's got the building and vehicles all around him, so he's a hard target. These guys are easy targets. They can crawl right up to us like this. We'll just gun them down. So, I do want to get in behind the Panzer leader, and if we use both vehicles simultaneously with the AT car in the north and Doc Lou down here, we might be able to just pinch him and get a quick kill on it. So, Doc Lou's kind of stuck right there. Let's move reluctant instead. AT car. I think we're going to have the AT car get a shot first. Well, maybe. Never mind. He can't get over that trench. Come on. Okay, so he's almost up there. The one's behind the building, so we can get this one right here. Alright. AT car engaged. We got a green shot. He's turning towards you. You back up. Alright, move reluctant up. Come on. Come on. Ooh, we just got hit. We just got hit. Alright, we lost the AT car. Get reluctant back. Okay. They did have the infantry in there. I was trying to save the AT car because if we could kill the tank, I think we'd have been sitting pretty decent. That's a shame. I probably should have scouted that, but with all their infantry and their tanks covering, like I couldn't move out to clear their infantry because anywhere I go, their tanks would engage me. And those guys never showed their face. So it is what it is. I like the move. I still think it was a bold move. Live and learn. Nice hit. But I think we just can't really get to them, right? Like, we can't get to them where we are. So we have to try and slowly grind our way through the infantry until we can get behind their tanks, I guess. I was trying to make it sweet and fast, but it didn't go that way. What's going on with this HMG? Why can't I move him? Oh, he's immobile. When did he get hit? What? When did he get hit? We just moved him. Who even hit him? Okay, AT car, same thing. We're going to get him in position here. We're not going to do the exact same strategy because we don't want him to die. But, oh, yikes, hold on. Not if he's going to go that way, we're not. But I do want him up there. So if that tank does turn to the south or something like that, like, he can just pop out and get a rear shot. No line of sight with the destroyed tank there, unfortunately, so that half track still remains at large. All right, now, can we find this team that's still in there shooting at us? Yeah, there we go. I don't know where the other tank went, though. Like, I don't know where he went to. So, maybe we can peek out here and see if he's still here or if he moved. Ever since we lost line of sight, I mean, it's been several minutes. Ever since we lost line of sight, we haven't seen him. I don't like him driving like that, but he wouldn't just reverse for me. Oh, nope. Tank's still there. Tank's still there. Back up. He's dead. Yep, immobilized. Oh my god. Like, I tried to get him to reverse like 5 different times, and he like kept trying to just drive forward. So, I have to be more careful with how I move them when they're like near buildings, I guess. So, we are not pulling back, by the way. We are pushing in here. We're going to try and reposition this AT gun. And we've got 13 minutes to do it, so hopefully he can make it to the other side of the forest. What is going on? There's a guy in there. Where is he? Take the flag. Where's the guy? Is that... Kill him! You're standing on top of him! What is going on? Stupid half-track figured it out. Moved away. Okay. Are we going to kill the guy that's trying to crawl in here, or are we just going to pretend like that's not happening? Nope, we're just going to pretend like it's not happening. What are you guys doing? They haven't moved. They just stand there. Like, I can't make them move. Why are they standing there? I don't understand why they won't move. They won't leave. Like, I can't get them out of the building. I can't get them to properly attack the building. The guy's still laying right in front of them. Now there's like 1. I can't tell if that's 1 or 2. I think it's 1. Maybe it is 2. Either way, he won't shoot. He's just standing there. Whatever. Alright, move this HMG car around. We're going to try and support that building with HMG fire. Let's see. Can we get that half track? Oh, no. Come on. It took forever, but our bazooka guys have made it.
Cappy!
Yeah, dude, you can't just let him beat you. Like, kill him. We can't do anything with the HMG. Bro. He stood there for like 5 minutes. He hasn't left that room. I couldn't command him to move. That's not my fault. Alright. HMG, we don't want to get too close to that. I'm going to assume they have Panzerfausts inside that barn. Can we get line of sight around the tank?
Team redeployed.
Come on, engage. We were on like a steady roll, and now all of a sudden we're kind of grinding to a halt because they're not really in great positions, but they're in just enough position that we can't advance anywhere. Like, the tanks have the middle of the map covered, and I don't want to drive too close to some of these other buildings because the infantry's in them. It took 3 minutes, too, for, like, the AT gun to just get out of the woods. All right, let's get the bazooka team up here. We'll move them the long way, I guess, and then try and get them to... Do we just go straight? No. Let's go this way. Let's just get him in the back of the building. I was going to have him run backwards, but I don't know if going around the back of the car would help. So just get him in there, and then we can get him to work his way down to where he can see the tank. Come on, guys. Tank is turning. He shouldn't be able to see you. There's no way he could have line of sight on that. Okay, he got one of them. Just get to the back. We'll lay down until he forgets about it. Wow. Okay, that plan fell apart real quick. The bazooka's gone. I like that idea. They have not been engaging us. I don't think he should be able to see them. Alright. Nobody can kill the half-track. I don't know where we put Doc Glue to get that half-track. We can go... I don't know. Like, let's sit tight here for 1 minute. We finally have the barn. We finally have the flag there. 3 teams shooting from different directions. We should be able to kill this half-track. There we go. We got it. And that was all we needed. I was right to focus on that. I knew that would work. So, total American victory. The battle ended because the German force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Americans gained control of the map and the German battle group was forced to disband. The Americans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Germans. So, focusing on that half-track did demoralize them, and it was enough, and we got the total victory because of it. So that's really cool. We can go ahead and take a look at our details. I know we took some casualties here, but hopefully it's not terrible. Looks like 12 KIA, 4 wounded, 1 tank, 1 vehicle, 1 gun, to 23 killed, 3 tanks, 3 vehicles, and 25 wounded with 2 prisoners. So pretty solid, actually. We didn't take as many casualties as I thought. It just seemed that way. And they've advanced a little further, but we're still progressing better than our historical counterparts with 14 days remaining. We're at 161 losses to their 280. We've killed 40 tanks. We've lost 3. McAllen 1-1, nothing. And 1-2 has 6 kills. 1-3 has a vehicle and 3 infantry kills. And then 1-4, totally dead, but 5 kills. 1-5 has 1 kill with a wound and an incapacitation. 2-1 has a kill. 2-2 has a kill. 2-3 has no kills and is dead. 2-4 has 1 kill, 1 wound. And then 2-5, totally dead, nothing. That was a shame. 3-1, 2 survivors, no kills. Looks like 3-2 has 3 kills, 1 vehicle. And then 3-3 has 4 tanks, 1 infantry, and 3 vehicles. And then we've got 3-4, reluctant, with 2 tanks, 35 infantry, 1 vehicle, 2 bronze stars, 2 CIBs, and we still have half the crew. Unfortunately, not the driver, not the gunner. But the loader did get one of the bronze stars, so that's okay. Doc Glue, also 2 bronze stars. Everybody survived. We've got 2 tanks, 9 infantry, and a vehicle. So solid performance from our vehicle crews in that round. So I hope all of you enjoyed this episode. I am sorry it was a day late. Thursday was my son's birthday, so we were kind of late getting home, and I did put it off until making the video on Friday. I liked this fight, though. We had some really good battles. I hope all of you can agree. Click the subscribe button, turn on notifications to stay up to date with new content, and like the video if you enjoyed my fights. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.